Yeah, I and Nia will be co-casting tonight's matchup against Hello Kitties versus SS One Hit. This is week 6 of the regular season. This is the last week for teams to gather as many points as possible to make it into the playoffs. Playoffs will consist of the top 8 teams, so it should be a pretty good showing. I'm currently waiting on a few other members. So I'll get the lobby set up. And I'm also waiting for my co-cast. Right now you see my beautiful How to Train Your Dragon background. It's one of my favorite movies. Alright, so let's see. We have fish for dog. And let's see. For tonight, moderators will most likely be PSI, just kind of lurking about, and I'm also will be. Oh, okay. Well, the entire team. Huh. Well, I guess people left.
Wait, what? What just happened?
Uh.
I saw like 7 people and they
Uh.
just went bye-bye.
Okay. So we have. Okay. Please tell me how you would prefer your name to be pronounced, because I'm hearing Nia, Naya. It's like tomato, but I
Naya.
want Naya.
Naya's, yeah.
Naya. Okay.
Naya's been
Naya's.
what I've been going with my
Okay.
SPTS and all that stuff. So you got that
Okay.
covered.
Yeah. Got it. Alright. Oh.
Wondering if Hello Kitties has any new players.
I don't know if they will. They might though. Okay. Screenshots. Are you okay if I put your profile as the as the icon on the stream?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Go for it. I don't mind.
Okay. There we go. So, Winter sent me a really cool link to do like something more professional. Looks a little more cleaned up, kind of like how when you were doing your stream.
Yeah.
Uh, so I did not have time to like actually go and look at it, but I'm very intrigued and excited to test it out for the finals. All right. So it says we're casting, but I don't. I'm not saying that maybe there's a delay. I don't know how long I put a delay on.
Yeah, I
All
could
right.
check if you want me
Yeah, I
to.
just refreshed it. Oh, I wonder if they're okay. So that looks right. Go back to channel.
Point for Team Nephew here.
Okay. Oh, yep. We are live. We are live. It just took. I just took it. I just need a little bit more patience. LOL. Okay. So, um, let's try to get our people back in. Let me look at the team registration. That usually helps me figure out who's all who. So we have one hit. So MT creature. I know they're the tank. And Jade. Chad. All right. You just basically say it with confidence, and then you're right. All right.
Yep.
Bye. Safe travels. PSI is heading back to his place so he can keep an eye on things. Okay, there's Nightmare, and I think they said they want a fish in instead of beans. Let's see, invite.
Interesting.
If you hear any rattling in the background, it's because just fed my sweet little fur babies. Okay, let's see things. Nice. Oh, Astro. Yep, Astral's there. So we already nice. Hello, Astral. All right. So my predictions are gonna be Hello Kitties. I think maybe one hit could potentially take a map or two, but Hello Kitties has been like the dark horse team in the entire tournament. Like I looked at their profiles. Noah and I did our like guesstimating, and didn't Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. I think they'll be middle of pack, but actually, they're doing very, very good. The scoreboard right tonight? Potentially Astral. But what are your predictions, Nias? Wait, did I say that right?
Well,
No. Oh my God,
well,
you're
Naya,
Naya.
yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm pretty
It's
sure there
all
was
good.
one time on the
Yeah,
interview someone said Nia, and I just okay, so it's Naya. Okay, I will get
yeah.
this right.
It is what it is. It
It
is
is
what
what
it
it is,
is.
but I want to be. I want to do it right. Okay, so Naya, yes, Naya. What is your prediction against these two teams?
I think it's gonna come down to, tough competition. I
Mm-hmm.
kind of want to see it staying close.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go 3-2.
3-2. Okay, okay. And in favor of who are you thinking? Hello
Thinking
Kitties?
Hello Kitties take
Yeah.
this one, but if you're one hit, you do need maps for the playoffs, right? So
Yes, yes. So we
one
did
you want to try luck.
prediction. Well, let me get the lobby set up first for. So there's Jenny. Jenny's like tank and. Let's. Let's see. MAD. Don't see them yet. I'll just be like, hello kitties. Uh, Player order.
Also, do we know if Junkertown is the first map?
No, we do not. Oh, we did. No, it is not Hello Kitties. Also, your game mode pick. Yeah, so I did a whole well I PSI and I did a kind of a standing. Well, I mean PSI does the standings, but then we did predictions. So week 5 everyone's pretty close, and then in week 6 we made some predictions. And so if one hit wants to make it into the finals, they need to take 4 maps. Yeah, which is going to be pretty tough. I
Yep.
think against Hello Kitties it's going to be pretty tough. Um, mhm. Yeah.
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
Maybe Hello Kitties will troll a little.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, like Hello Kitties, they have a pretty solid standing. They're there with 20 points. So even if they lose all 5, they will still have a place in the top 8 for. But I don't think they will. They're very honorable. They're gonna play their hearts out, whether win or lose.
Hey, shout out to Meeks. Shout out to
Mhm.
Meeks.
Hi, Meeks. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so right now, so the top 8 current predictions is OMG first place, Hydra second, Fusion's third, Warrior Cats. Well, I guess technically, well, oh yeah, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh yeah, and then Warrior Cats are fourth, Hello Kitties are fifth, Seals uh sixth, and Sardine seventh, and Titanium on eighth. But there are 8 places right now, so like 8 for
Mhm.
Titanium, 8th for Izanami, and 8th for Freak Watch. So it's gonna be
Yep.
will be a nail biter. All right, so they want flash points, so we'll tell SS one hit. Okay, they want Servasa. All right, so we have Morg, Evo, Jenny, Nova, and Meeks. All right, that looks good. So I want Servasa. Such a pretty map. I love. Servasa is like Titanium's best map. Uh, let's see. Okay, we got Servasa going on. I need trip. I need Twitch drops. I
Which drops? Oh yeah, that's
oh
right. The May drops or something. Like you get like a sunflower
yeah.
thingy.
I think it's like the May psychedelic one. But I don't know. I don't know if LFGS is in that spot.
Who knows?
Yar. To
Who
like
knows?
to do Twitch drops. Okay. Hi, good luck. Okay, all right.
So they're ready to go.
Yeah, all right. So we have SS one hit. They are ready. I'm just waiting for Hello Kitties. Um, yeah, I'm excited. So I got a little like insider scoop on Hello Kitties. They are an all-female group. They've been together for a while, and I think that I feel like when teams are together for a while, they have that synergy that like you can't just fake when you put like random people together. So I wonder if
Yeah.
like part of that is also their strength and how they're doing in the tournament is yeah.
They've been proving themselves too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they have points up there.
Mhm.
They're really just trying to show themselves here though,
Right.
up on this week 6. Like they want to prove themselves.
Yeah, and they are fun fact, they are the only team to have taken points off of SS Hydras. They went 3-2 in favor of Hello Kitties. So,
Yep,
and I'm
I remember
excited.
that one.
Yeah, I'm excited to see, cause I mean, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've definitely casted them before. The only team the LFGS has not casted yet is the OMG Esports, and they are the top team. Oh man, they're
Yeah.
they got a really like nasty good Malga comp, and then their dive with Diva is pretty solid. Um,
What are we gonna see here though?
yeah.
Do you think
Hi
brawl
Katie.
compositions, dive?
We need a last minute sub for Tourneys. Oh, sure. Who's the last minute sub? Oh, hey, can you give me? Yes. All right, let me just give somebody rolls. Oh, uh, rolls sardines. I think
Five, four, three.
they should be
one.
good to go.
Initial.
All
flashpoint.
right. Okay.
Market.
So what we have, so SS One Hit, they're coming out with a Brawl comp on Flashpoint, while we have Hello Kitties coming out with a hog.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Yeah, Hog should be
Oh my gosh, I'm so late to the fight.
from their side.
Yeah, but oh man, Evo just absolutely burns down MP Creature. And it's gonna be just basically a fight cleanup. I was a little bit delayed because I had to give some rolls to people. Last minute substitutions for the SS Sardines. But it
You're
looks
good.
like we're
You're
good. Yeah. So, what are your thoughts of like a slower comp going into Flashpoint because of how quick the fights tick away? I mean, it takes them a slow. Oh, and oh my gosh, when he gets the first pick off Nightmare, that's gonna be pretty rough going in. They basically have to reset because I mean, Fish can't heal out everybody as a Lucio.
Yeah, and I feel like if One Hit wants to try and do something quick here, Fish needs to try and speed in. With MT needs to try and be aggressive, but as we're seeing here, you know, Morgie and Hello Kitties, they're really just proving this right-hand side and stopping.
Yeah, they have the point locked down, and MP Creature is already burning 4 to 5 into the match, and we have the May. Well, yeah, Tire's coming out, and oh man, MP Creature just can't get any space.
Too.
Jenny, yeah, what a fat Tire. Oh my gosh, Noah's Ark would be so proud. Noah loves the Tire plays. Yeah, this is just I think. SS1 Hit is gonna have to just go to. Well, they're gonna have to go to the next point. I think this is just more of a composition. Like once Hello Kitties were able to secure the point, there's not. It's really hard to recapture, or I guess trying to capture the point, especially on the comp that One Hit's taking, because it's a much slower comp, so you have to take a lot longer to get value. But because of how fast Flashpoint ticks away, it's at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's see what they're gonna have, right? So, unifications up in for Evo. Nuya is gonna have the Kitsune Rush mixes coming up on the Coalescence as well, coming up on that Hog. But if you're A-Fish and Jad, you're gonna try and, you know, possibly charge up that window with your
Potentially.
A-Fish, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
could have some pretty good positioning here for that.
right. And we
real
already
team.
have Coffee coming out too, and it just seems like oh, and Coalesce coming out from Meek and getting a pick off of Fish. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
pretty good fight win there.
yeah.
If you're
And they only
Coalesce.
I mean they did technically expend 2 ults, but like they have 3 ults on board. I mean Jinny already has another tire.
Yeah.
I like the high ground position that SS1 hit attempted to take. I mean they did take it, but like they kind of just stayed up there and got poked out. Yeah, and
I
now
feel
they're
like
yeah.
if you're one hit here, you want to try and play this as aggressive as possible. You have MTC with your this ultimate, where you can walk in, press gold. As we see right here, they're using with the nano
With the
and
nano.
the blizz. That's 3 ultimates coming out from their side, and Afish and Chad still have those ultimates.
All right, and Jinny got a pick on Jada or Chad. But oh man, even with those ults expended, yeah, it's so hard to burn down a Hog and a Moira because they have such great sustain, along with Kiri.
Yeah, but
And then Lamp tossed out by Afish, trying to keep the point alive. We got Windows coming out, and oh, Evo just picking off from the high ground.
Very unfortunate, but look at the Kree.
Making
Kree
space.
is ulting, trying to get something.
And
Does
get the pick
get
off of
jump.
Jenny. Yeah, which is good, but I don't know if it'll be good enough. That's the problem. And oh, Nightmares. It looks like it's a nightmare being on that low ground, just surrounded by Meeks and Morgie.
NPC uses gold here. Gets trapped there by the 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just looking at that fight, I feel like it was all around going towards Hello Kitties. They just had proven more off of their offense.
Advancing upward.
But yeah, if you're one hit here, you really want to apply that pressure up on this 3rd objective, because if you don't have that pressure, Hello Kitties is going to be taking Servasa. And you do
Yes.
not want
No, they will hard lock Servasa, and I think they might almost need a comp swap. I mean, everyone from SS1 hit burned all their ults, and unfortunately still weren't able to capture the point. So that might be an indicator of maybe it's the composition that's not working, and not necessarily how they're playing versus the comp that they're going up against Hello Kitties. And we got a first pick coming off of Jenny. I'm like, when you lose your tank, oh, that's rough.
Yeah, even with the stickies up onto Jad, so Jad's gonna be respawning here. But Mighty, if you look at this, Nightmare's gonna have Nano, NPCs as well, gonna have that Arissa ultimate, and NPC Evan, they're gonna have that May Blizz.
May
so
Blizz, yeah,
that's
and
3 ultimates going for 1 hit. But if you
pretty
look
good.
at the other side,
They almost
Hello
have
Kitties
5.
has 5.
Yeah.
So Hello Kitties has that auto.
The element advantage. And we have MP Creature pulling out their ult, and it looks like SS1 hit is gonna get a few picks off, and they might actually cap the point. But like, once Evo's back in the picture, it's really tough. But like, Fish is able to knock Evo out of the fight, and it looks like SS1 hit was able to turn the fight, which is great.
Yeah, honestly, not a bad plan from Afish here, and if you're one hit, you still have those 2 ultimates, right? NPC Evan with the May Blizz, Nightmare with the Nano.
Right.
If you're Evan, this fight, you want to try and be aggressive with the Blizz, so as we see...
Blizz comes out,
Yeah.
and the Rush comes out too.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
And oh, yeah, the Rush seemed really good, because that means Kiri will get another Suzu and kind of negate.
Nano was used too.
Nano was used as well, yeah. And it looks like, oh, NPC just has to, I mean, I guess you reset. It's more like trying to stall as much as possible, but I do not think SS1 is going to get another touch with, yeah.
I feel like if you were SS1 hit there, you could have won the fight, but you look at Hello Kitties up on their offensive pressure, and the way that they save ultimates, they track the ultimates, they have more of a fight plan than SS1 hit.
Right. I think, so I liked SS1 hit's like high ground advantage that they had, but then they, I wanted them to like use ults while they're maybe up there, because basically, even though you had Hello Kitties on the low ground, like just anchoring point, you still had like the Curie going on a little bit of off angles and the Echo going on another off angle, and so they were just kind of surrounded.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
if you're one hit though, and if they are running that flyer up on Hello Kitties, I feel like you still have that chance there, right? You still
Mhm.
have that shot to taking that out. Um, One hit though, up on the other hand, if you want to lock in the series, you have to go up into this map too, knowing that you have a team plan to follow. But if you don't have that
Mhm.
team plan, like as I said, Mario, you need to, step it up in game.
Yes.
Um, if you don't step up, you're gonna lose the map.
Right, right. And I think one way for them to like step up is potentially just swapping their comp. Because what I kind of saw from SS1 Hit is they would burn their resources really quickly, like before the fight would even happen. So you would have Fortify coming out, you would have Ice Block already out, um, and like Lamp or Nade trying to heal up the team before the like main chunk of the fight has happened. And so when you're going in with almost no key resources, it's really hard to
Yeah,
sustain the mid and end of a team fight.
I totally got you there. Well, I mean,
They want to.
Servasa, that was the first map
Yeah, it could be a
going
warm up map.
towards Hello Kitties. Yeah,
Mhm.
it wasn't bad though from SS1 Hit. Like we saw that they took their ultimates there. Good every
Mhm.
now and then. As you said, the high ground advantage was nice.
Mhm.
Um, Even up on that third point there, up in Servasa where they used the main blizzard, that was a
Yeah.
great use of ultimate. And if they can
Mm.
keep on following that with NPC Evan up on that May or whatever hero
Mhm.
NPC Evan picks,
Mhm.
it's going to significant them,
Yes.
especially up in this matchup.
Where they want New Queen Street. Dawn
Great for their push map
Moon
pick.
or Dawn. Yeah, New Queen Street, the Canadian.
Do you think NPC
Mhm.
Evan's going to still run the May here? And if you're one hit, do you think the
Maybe.
Ram's going to come out?
I would I think Ram is probably more advantageous because you can throw the slow up on the high grounds and try to force people off. The
Yeah.
May might be fun because you can like wall off people on high grounds, but other than that, like your major value, if you're
Mhm.
gonna stick with the May, would be like walling off people from high grounds or blocking LOS of the support line to the enemy tank.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and do you also think that SS1 Hit is gonna, surprise us here with their support backline? Juno Brig possibly?
Ooh, Juno Brig, maybe. I don't. I feel like we're gonna
Because
see
if you
Juno
if you
Brig.
look at the Ram
Uh huh.
composition, like you have to stay Brawl if
Yeah.
you're running. So it would definitely be surprising.
Yeah. It would be. Oh, okay. So we have empty creature. Okay. Sometimes there's like those little
Initiating
troll picks because
breach.
when the game mode starts. I was like, ooh, ball. I mean, your Mr. Mountain Mike is a phenomenal like ball player. Very good at disruption. Good at like
Thank
harassing
you.
the
Thank you.
backline. Knows how to survive. There are a few times where like maybe they stay in just a little too long, but for the most part, they do a good job at going in, getting their shield, peppering some people, and then dipping. So and it's very rare
Yeah,
to see some ball players, especially in the metal ranks. It's typically a much higher demanding skill ceiling. So we can pretend
yeah,
if
Mr. Mountain
if
Mike.
you want. So that works.
Ready for
The
battle.
ball is crazy, as you said,
Yeah.
Mario. He's been practicing.
Mhm.
He has been practicing. But
So
yeah,
yeah.
if you look at this, Mario,
Mhm.
um, SS1 hit, they're running
The
a
Zar.
Zarya composition,
It's like a Zarya
and
poke, right?
yeah, it's kind of
Five,
like that.
four,
I feel
Well,
like it's more a little bit brawl though,
it's a
because you
little
got
bit
the
brawl.
Tracer going in.
Yeah, so Tracer's a very good hero that matches basically any comp. They can go well. I think they're much stronger in like in a brawl and also a dive. But I think the reason why I said it's like it's a bit of it is I think when it does have a mm,
Might be a
a
hard
brawl.
dive, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Because you
now the
got the
first
Lucio.
right. Now the first hack's coming off, and oh, NPC getting
Seven
caught
ball.
out by Jenny. Man, sometimes those Torbjorns,
Well, the
uh,
hook.
oh, the
Very unfortunate.
hook with the trap and
Yeah,
Noah.
that's 3 down, Mighty
Yeah,
Owl.
yeah, that's three
Very,
down.
very unfortunate. Here,
Yeah,
that's
and
just one hit.
right, another good hook coming off. Yeah, so I would say like I think SS1 hit is a little bit of a hybrid of brawl and poke because the Ashe is gonna give them the poke. But oh, it looks like they're swapping over to a more Winston dive. They're gonna try to sort of match the Sombra, but I think Winston's gonna have a bit of a problem because of what you have on Hello Kitties. You have the shotguns of both Torb and Hog.
Yeah, and it's gonna be definitely scary as you said. And they're gonna have to be careful of the antis too. Like,
Oh yeah.
if you get antied up in a team fight, and 4 of y'all are antied, y'all are gonna have to back up. Like,
Oh.
the only thing that you have for one hit is that cleanse. But
Mhm.
if you miss the cleanse,
It's kind of over.
yeah.
All right, so we got our first jump in, and that's a clean jump from MP Creature getting in Noah. But like, Jenny's turret's doing work. I mean, MTT.
A lot of stuff happened.
Right, yeah, a lot of stuff's happening, and no one's pushing Kevin, but like, I think the fight seems pretty even. MT Creature is doing a good job at diving off the backline and ignoring the shotgun characters, and it seems like the fight's gonna go in favor of SS one hit.
Maybe.
Oh,
I mean, Hello Kitties are still getting picks here.
They are
Mighty
still
Owl.
getting picks. That's
They are
true.
escorting this.
I mean, Morgie just never died. Oh my gosh, the hog that charges ults and has breather for infinity.
Yeah, but we should try and look at the ultimates that they're gonna have, right? So Guinea's gonna have the Torb, Evo's as well gonna have Nano. So okay, so Torb is coming out. Evo will get a pick here off of MTC. But if you're a Nightmare, you have to heal yourself, especially like Afish needs to do something, but Afish is not gonna be able to get to Nightmare.
No. And I like seeing Jad trying to get into the backline as Sombra, but it almost needs to be coordinated when you do the hacks. And NPC is being well, not targeted, but like tracked, marked.
Yeah,
is the proper term.
So the Nano comes out, same with the Hog ultimate from the side of Hello Kitties. They're trying to get something done here, Mighty Owl.
Right.
Meeks is dead though.
Yeah,
if
right.
you are on the Hello Kitties side. So, and Hello Kitties, they don't have an ultimate right now. They're coming up on Evos, but if you're SS1 hit, you have ultimates going up into this next fight. But Morgie getting 2.
I know, maybe they just don't need ults because of like how long Morgie is just staying alive.
Yeah, I mean, this Hog's really showing, Mighty Owl.
Yeah.
SS1 hit though. You have to use those ultimates soon.
Yeah, you have 5 on board, so let's hopefully they're communicating and trying to maybe combo, but oh man, Evo doing a great job at marking. Yeah.
Sombra is showing MPC. Everyone's getting pulse.
The tree comes out for the pulse. I mean, it's because the tree made it out, but tree will only last so long until it gets cut down.
So MTC still has the Primal, Jad still has the EMP, Guinea's coming up on that core, but yeah, Guinea's dead, Evo's getting shot at, Evo's trying to get back.
It's almost like a kind of a fight cleanup for Hello Kitties. Oh man, oh no, Jed's gonna die, oh! Evo's just so good at marking.
Gets the pick there. Evo's just showing very, very good dominance here up on that salt pick.
Oh yeah.
Like, Hello Kitties keeps on showing it.
Good job, Meek.
Running it series. But Jad, MTC will have his ultimates for one hit here. I expect use the EMP for
Right.
engage, but anything with the environmental.
Right, that's awesome. We love to see when our supports can fend for themselves. Now, MT Creature still has their juggle, so it would be cool to see who they're gonna juggle, because juggle is one of the harder ultimates to master.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they could do an XQC move, possibly. But the
maybe.
EMP is
the EMP
out.
comes out, which is great.
Hitting
And
3.
Nice follow-up coming from MT Creature. Gonna pick off Jitty, Meeks, and Evo. Oh, is this where? Yeah, is this where Morgie finally falls?
Oh, look at that anti though.
Yeah, that was a fat anti. But I mean, you can get a fat anti, and if no one's there to follow up because everyone else is
Yeah.
spawn, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like a 4-minute. It's like you do a 5-minute shatter, and your team's not there. Oh.
Yeah. Last fight though.
It is last fight. Last
well
fight, and lots of ults on board, like lots. And MT Creature still has their ult too. Oh, good sir. Yep.
So
Yeah.
final still up in
Oh.
for MPC.
Right, and
That's
Ginny.
the molten 4.
Oh my god, Ginny has the hammer out. Oh no. Ginny, are you gonna get a hammer kill? Oh, no, okay, they did not. I mean, respectable. If I got
Primal was
nanoed, I would...
used.
Nano was used, yeah. And Primal was used too, and unfortunately, it wasn't able to get as much value as you'd hope. It's very difficult to juggle, especially with how, I guess, sustaining...
Going against the Psalm.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Hello Kitties, we'll have a ultimate going up into this next fight. He's gonna try and plan to use that Hog ult, but if you're up on the side of one hit, you have Pulse Kitsune Rush. I expect a Kitsune Rush here, Mighty Owl.
Right, I do.
You are a nightmare.
Ooh, what a fat hook! Oh my gosh, from Morgie. But like, NPC has that recall, which kept them alive. But they are looking for that pulse, so they're trying eyeing Nova, but like, or Nova. Yeah. But Nova sees them. Oh.
Oh, Morgie using the ultimate here.
Yeah, but empty creatures out of the fight, and there's still 230 minutes on the board. Pulse doesn't get anything, but it does make Hello Kitty kind of scatter a bit, and Evo picks out NPC. They're just like
they're still escorting us.
Right, they are. I mean, but empty creatures there to kind of stop the push. I mean, it's still technically winnable. I've seen it being pushed this close, at least in my comp games.
Where a team can come back, final 2 minutes.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're one hit here, you have EMP upcoming, Nightmare, you still have the Kitsune Rush. I do expect one of those ultimates getting used. If it's EMP, just finalize up on the picks. If it's Kitsune Rush, get up in there.
Yeah. And I know you mentioned they had Kitsune already, so it sounds like they're almost holding their ult as though they're like precious gold to not be spent, but like...
Yeah, trying to plan something.
Yeah, but I'd rather them burn their ult and then the ult is just a little too slow. Alright, and the nano is coming out.
So it seems to be one hit is backing up from that fight, so that's going to be the end of that. So Mighty Owl, they did win that with the nano. Nice play there from...
Yeah, very nice play.
Guinea will have the Molten Core. Meeks is coming up on the tree. I expect Meeks to place tree whenever they get. But if you're Chad, you still have the EMP, and MTC will have this primal upcoming, but NPC haven't.
Good pick on NPC. Alright, no, we have a fish with a B, and do we have the lava coming out?
That's EMP? Was that a cancel?
I think that was a cancel. I think that was a cancel. Yeah. Beats coming out from a fish. Yeah. And a fish is trying, but Ginny is there, hunting down. But luckily Lucia is pretty mobile, but MT Creature, I think MT Creature is doing a great job as the tank, getting the backline of Hello Kitties, because as you saw, they picked off the Ana, but Ben.
Yeah.
I think what I'm seeing basically is even when MT Creature gets picks, Morgie's just like doubling the picks.
Yeah, dominating the team fight as we see Morgie getting on NPC Evan in the last couple fights. Mori has been getting
Oh,
value.
right.
There's the hook, trying to get
And there's the
some,
EMP coming
and
out.
that's the EMP. Hitting
Right.
with 2.
Oh, the hammer kill. Ginny
That's the
really
hog
wants the
ultimate.
hammer kill. Oh, I don't think they'll get it.
Yeah, Hello
Hello
Kitties
Kitties.
showing a
Dominant,
very
dominant show. Alright. So I think the win conditions that happened from Hello Kitties, it was one, the backline did a phenomenal job at marking. Oh, I love that. Joke's on you. It's actually my play of the game. Yeah, but Hello Kitties did a great job at marking the flankers, marking NPC, and marking Chad. And then when MT Creature would jump into the backline, unfortunately there was nothing to protect the rest of the team from like Morgie's just nasty hooks.
yeah.
Mhm.
I will say though,
Mhm.
if your Hello Kitties going up in the map 3 in Mighty Owl, what do you think the team plan is? Just get the 3-0 and keep going, or do you
Uh,
think Hello Kitties is gonna settle down a bit, try something new?
nah. Your game mode pick. So I think knowing Hello Kitties, they are here to win every single point possible. Because the harder they play, the more material that they can work with when it comes to team VOD reviews and individual VOD reviews. Um,
Exactly.
I think maybe it's like maybe if it's like 4-0, they might like on the last map go with things that they're maybe not as comfortable with, or something that's a little bit more silly and not as hardcore focusing
Yeah.
on. I could see that. Now with SS1 hit, I want to see. So I liked the like micro swaps that they made on the team, but I want to see ultimates used quicker. I think that was maybe the biggest downfall, honestly, from SS1 hit was they held ults for like almost 2 full fights before using them.
Yeah, and I feel like if you're SS1 hit, you still have that plan up in your head, but
Mhm.
as you said, they do have to be aggressive with those ultimates because Hello Kitty's
Mhm.
they cannot be stomping over him here. If Hello
Mhm.
Kitties keeps on doing that, they're gonna keep on steamrolling the series, and SS1 hit
Mhm.
will not be able to get a points throughout
Mhm.
its
Yeah. Yeah, but I definitely I know that they're trying their hardest. Also, really random. I like seeing when teams match their like icons together. Gives a little more camaraderie. And
yeah.
you have Hello Kitties with the OG Overwatch logo, and then SS1 hits are all the little cute patchies. I think Titania is
Does
one of
the
uh-huh.
does the squid count from
I
A
think
fish?
I would say yes because of its shape. Its shape looks very Pachymari.
I
Mhm.
gotcha. And
Mhm.
maybe they'll make some swaps here. Like they have Omega up in the
Mhm.
sub. Same with Beans.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
not sure what roles they play. I
Mhm.
really didn't get to check that one.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah. I can let me pull up on the Google sheet. Let's see. So we're Beans is on. Wait. I think is that uh,
sure, maybe I could do
one
this.
hit, one hit. Okay, so yeah, Beans, they are a support player.
Okay, all right.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Might come in for Nightmare or A
Mhm.
Fish here,
Yeah, I could say.
possibly.
And I kind of, when you're talking about swaps, I could also see like one of like a fish or nightmare maybe swapping over to like an Ana, since technically Hello Kitties did not have the Curie. They want Jibby. Ooh, they want a dive. Ooh, this will be exciting. All right. Let's see. Oh, and
Let's
there.
see.
Yeah, like you
So
said.
Beans for Nightmare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is that swap.
So substitution coming in. Beans will play the flex supports. I
Mhm.
believe Afish does the main supports. Um,
Mhm.
and they get to do
Beans.
their escort map pick.
Oh. Also, LO me not having people on the proper specs. Are they red spec? Is that
Gibraltar,
Jibby? They
I'm
want
guessing.
Jibby. Mhm. Where
That's
is the
actually
pin?
not too bad if
Not too
you're
bad, yeah. I
Jed,
mean,
because
Uh-huh.
The monkey can be played there. You can
Yes.
have dive, as you said. If you're Hello Kitties, I feel like poke composition is gonna come out. Sig is seen up on
Mhm.
watch.
Mhm.
Even if they really want to, we could be seeing a different tank run up into the oppositions. That could
Potentially.
be completely random, surprising us all up in that. Uh,
Yeah. Let's see. We want none. They want morning for watch point. Okay. All
all right.
right. Yeah,
Well.
I definitely have seen like first point. You typically you'll see dive versus dive, but I've
Mhm.
also seen like a sig defense on high ground for like
Yeah,
the
poke
first.
composition for
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
up top,
Mhm.
etc. But if you're one hit here, right? This
Mhm.
first point up on watch point is probably going to be the most hardest out of the whole entire map
Mhm.
throughout watch point. It goes from hardest, medium to easy, basically, just in
Yeah.
easier terms for anybody that wants to know. But watch point is one of those maps that takes a lot of communications, and if the teams don't provide it
Mhm.
here, one of them will take a loss. But
Yes.
that's just one hit. Dive composition near Mighty Owl. Do you
Mhm.
think they're gonna run it?
I think so. I think they will because they ran the Sombra and Tracer and Winston. Yes. And we got a
Okay.
little bit of a sneak peek. So yeah, I think so. It seems like what they're comfortable with, and maybe Morgie will go a dive tank, and so it'll be a bit of a fair matchup. I mean, again, not to be too redundant, but I think Empty Creature did a great job at avoiding the shotguns of Ginny and Morgie, and
Yeah.
did good at picking off the backline. But man, the poor rest of the team just got hooked over and over
Ooh.
again. Ooh, we got the Widow
Okay.
coming out.
I like this. I
Mhm.
like both of these team comps, Mighty Owl. You got
Mm.
the Psalm, the Genji coming
Mhm.
out from the side of one hit. I feel like that's gonna be a good factor for them,
Mhm.
especially if they want to just go up onto that back line, try and eliminate the main support, flex support.
Right.
But this is gonna be interesting. This is the first time we see beams in this series. So do you think one
Yeah.
hit's gonna change here? I kind of see it. They could
Yeah,
have a
I
close
could
one
see
here.
it. I could see it. They're gonna have to be very careful with the pocket mercy. Widow being pocketed. Ooh. Also,
Yeah.
Evo with the
Oh,
OG like Widow skin. Oh man. Serious players. Oh, first pick off from
very, very
MPC.
unfortunate.
Oh man. Oh wow. I mean, we love seeing widows that can pop off. Now I do like the jump in from MC Creature, and
Was that a
getting picked
smart
off.
choice?
Yeah.
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 Um. So yeah, if you're one hit there, unfortunate for your first fight here up on watch point.
Mhm.
Um. As we see the Mighty Owl NPCs just trying to escort the payload.
Yeah.
Morgie's
Which I
gonna
mean, it's
force
good. Someone's
out.
gotta escort the payload. That's kind of a thing for like tracers. Tracers will push the cart to get to like pressure the team to kind of look at point or look at cart. At the end of the day, it is a objective game. You can get all the kills you want, but if someone's still pushing that cart, I mean, as they say, C9's all about. Hack comes out, which is great.
CC
And
getting a pick.
great,
That is their
excellent
two.
dive. I love seeing a well-coordinated dive from both your like a fish, empty creature, and Chad. Like that was very nicely done, and they can SS1 hit can easily push the cart now.
Yeah, and if you're MTC, you want to try and regroup with your team here. You're still trying to build up ultimates. Um, if we're looking at Hello
Uh
Kitties
huh.
though, Meek just did get a pick
I
up
know,
on
yeah,
that.
Mix just pulled out the pistol. We love a Battle Mercy, pulling out the Glock.
So true, so true.
Locked
Evo
in.
was follow the NPC,
Hmm.
but these ultimates here, Mighty Owl, they're gonna be coming up for Hello
Oh,
Kitties,
oh
and
yeah, I
we'll
mean,
have that ultimate available.
right, you got Nano on board, and I could see Noah, like, nanoing the Diva potentially, or even Jenny.
Morgan is out of mech, getting pressured. Sleep is up on the MTC.
Meeks pulling out the pistol to give more space for herself or themselves. And oh, the Ana's in a very precarious position. Usually when you see Ana's on card, that's definitely not a good sign. Oh,
Wait,
I like
was that
the
supposed to be a
stagger.
stagger?
Yes, you can stagger. This is a tournament. You can stagger. You can spawn camp. Like it is a strategy. Whatever you need to win. Yeah.
I feel like they should have killed that just a little bit faster there, because it was taking some time off the clock. But if you're both of these teams here, you will have ultimates. MTC Creature will try and be aggressive here this next fight with Primal, or we might be seeing teams with Kitsune Rush. But Mori,
Mori gets
up
good
on the NPC.
You're right.
Cleanses out though from Beams. They're gonna try and punish that. That's the Diva ultimate. But Meek's using Valve. Morgy doesn't have the ultimate anymore, and William is the only one with ultimate up on the side of Hello Kitties. So.
Oh, and Meeks is getting off the res, which I'm sure is appreciated from Evo. We love when Mercy's res too.
Yeah, Mercy players showing the fame that they have here.
Right.
Meeks is pretty well done for main support though. We've seen a lot throughout the weeks of LFG of what she could do just up on the Mercy pick and etc.
Right.
But this next fight, Marielle,
I see good. We a lot of ults on board from SS1 hit.
Yeah, SS1 hit can use any of these ultimates really. EMP might be in an engaged plan. Beans might be using Kitsune, but if I'm being honest here, MTC is going to try and be aggressive here with this Primal. That's really what I'm seeing here.
Right, yeah, and then the nade comes out, secures the kill off of Jad, and oh man, she's on, or Anna's on like 18 health, but Meeks is there to kind of keep her alive, but MTC does a good job finalizing the drive. But Meek's out there resin, getting some free reses. That and or like Hello Kitties are doing a good job of protecting the res.
Yeah, and if you're SS1 hit, you want to try and stop those resurrections. They don't want to have those players back. But as you said, Meeks and Hello Kitties doing a good job defending that. Hello Kitties though.
Yeah, interesting that they. Oh well, yeah. So they have. So we said they had a lot of ults. Now they're gonna have basically 5 ults on board. So that entire fight, they didn't burn any ults. I'm kind of surprised about from SS1 hit.
Yeah, so Visor coming out with Nano. That's
with
gonna be
Nano and pocketed too. Ooh, that's kind of dangerous. That's dangerous. Oh, empty creature. Yep, just gonna get cleaned up on the fight. Well, we have Kitsune coming up, but your tank is out and you've already lost a. Yeah, that's just gonna be unfortunate timing on the Kitsune.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate, and I feel like the win con there, as we saw, Mighty L, was Evo and Noya using the 2 ultimates there, Nano and Visor. Getting that fight win. Meeks will not have Valk. Meeks did use Valk that last fight, but if you're 1 hit, you are in a great position for these ultimates, and as I've said, MTC could get aggressive with the Primal, Jad could go up in there with the EMP. There's so many opportunities here for SS1 hit to engage off of, but if SS1 hit,
oh no, Jad just got revealed a little too many times before the Ana. I was like, I think something's a bit fishy. And Bubble's already used, so you can't even do anything for that next jump in. And Blade's coming out, but I think it's just gonna be a little too late.
MTC though getting a pick off of Meeks here. They are half up in the back.
Having that Mercy down is good. Now it looks like MT Future's trying to juggle Jenny and does a good juggle.
They have 10 seconds to escort this payload.
But
I don't think any of them are going up on the payload here, Mighty L. They got 3 seconds to get to it. Are they going to be able to?
Off of out of mech, so I mean maybe, but oh no. It looks like yeah.
That's going to be the beat coming out from Fish, just trying to sustain, but that's the bomb coming out from Morgan with the
3K bomb. So Noah and I, we like to call those metal rank bombs. Because typically metal rank, you'll always see bomb get value. Because the higher up you climb, the less likely bomb will get kills, and it's more for just remech. But
Space
wow.
Overwatch and
Mhm.
Poco
Mhm. Mhm.
have joined the chat here, Mariel. I mean,
Yeah.
3K bomb.
3K bomb. Sheesh. So so again, going back to kind of what I want to see from SS one hit, they have great dives, like a phenomenal dives. I think the problem is they're just holding ults too long, and like Hello Kitties are basically the aggressor when it comes to ult usage. Like they will pop theirs first, so they're setting the tempo, and they're so SS1 hit is like basically getting 2-1 on the ult economy. I think that's what's hurting them the most.
Yeah, and as we see, we take a look at the compositions here. There's
Yeah.
going to be a
Oh,
brawl like
a brawl,
from
interesting.
Orgi
Yeah, I guess they're gonna
on the side of
brute
Hello Kitties.
force their way into uh into SS1
Possibly.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen comps like this, except for they swap out the Widow with a Sim, and they'll just TP onto the back line, whether it's the Ana or the typically it's Ana Brig for dives.
3, 2,
So I feel like if you're Meeks here, you're going to try and force the cleanse out of Beans. So
Mhm.
Beans and a fish
Oh,
running
Jenny
the
swaps back to
break
Junkrat.
and the
Okay.
carry.
And the carry, yep. So a bit more
So
defensive.
all
No, we don't have like
stacked.
the Brig Juno, which I think is all right. It's also depending on what you're comfortable with.
They do have this high ground, Mighty,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
pretty
They're
good
they're
for them.
yeah, it's pretty good. They're all on bridge though. They're not really spread out, and they're kind of like giving cart for free, like a lot of free push. I mean, they're already out of the
They
first
flipped it.
kill box. Yeah, they do flip the map. Hello Kitties. Yeah. And it's just kind
Here
of
we
a
go.
Alright. Oh,
Your
that's a
Hello
good trap
Kitties.
coming out of Jenny. Gotta love the Junkrat traps. You look down, you're like, oh, what? What the heck? Oh, and a fish is just gonna get bullied here, trying their best to live and boot people away. But yeah, man, Hello Kitties. Honestly, I think they just got a free. They got a free first push. I think SS1 hit just stayed a little too long on that bridge and needed to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
way too defensive. If
Mhm.
you're SS1 hit, you gotta try and show the aggression here up on the second. If not, this is gonna be another map
Oh, goodbye,
leading
fish.
onto the side of Hello Kitties. And as we see, A-Fish is dead.
Yeah, A-Fish, yeah. They were kind of in a bad position, I think because of how quickly they Hello Kitties capped the point, capped first point. It was just really tough for them to get into a better position. It's like they almost had to rotate way sooner, but oh, that was a very dominant show. Oh, look at Morgan the bomb.
Yeah, I will say though, the bomb play was pretty good from Morgan and such. But if you're SS1 hit, this is probably the closest map that you've had this whole entire series. So
Mm.
going out throughout the series, I'm expecting it to be a little more closer just from this appearance here up on Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Mhm.
Now that you're getting up into the game, finally up in the series, you might be
Right.
able to do something for your team.
Maybe. Mhm.
Yeah, let's talk about the players, though, Mariel.
Yeah.
We've seen stuff from Morty already with the
Mhm.
ultimates and such.
Mhm.
Guinea showing what they could do up on the junk.
Yeah.
Makes getting the free resurrections up in the back.
Uh-huh. And Noya just easily being able to kind of like fend for themselves, able to like realize when the Sombra is kind of creeping in the back line, and Evo with those like nasty first picks on Widow. And I mean, you see all the characters are pretty flexible. I mean, not one of them played the same character twice. I'm pretty sure because Morgan went Diva and Reinhardt, and then Evo went Widow and Bastion. Jenny went Junk and Torb, and then Noya went.
Yeah, always have a
Yeah,
secondary
yeah,
pick is what I'm
yeah.
getting from the
Oh yeah,
Hello
yeah,
Kitties
yeah.
side. Um, Talking about SS1 hit though, we've seen stuff from the dive
Mhm.
composition off of MTC getting aggressive with the
Mhm.
primals, going in with the engaged plants. Um,
Right.
if I'm being honest with Mario,
Mhm. Mhm.
the series now after Watch Point, these other two maps, people are gonna expect that they will be close.
Mhm. It would be yeah. I mean, I think it also depends on like what map you're comfortable with. That's one conversation like Thomas and I did they say they wanted a bio break by the way? Sure.
I think
Okay.
so.
Be back at 9:05 p.m. EST. All right. Um yeah, so Sir Tom and I were talking about how so the winning team gets to pick the game mode, the losing team gets to
Yep.
pick the map, and when you're picking the map, you're trying to think, do we pick what we as the team are strongest in, or do we pick a map that we think the enemy team will be the weakest at? And so it's a balance of like how much do we trust our own selves at our strengths versus
Mhm.
how bad are they going to be at their potential weaknesses. And it's all just a guessing game. Essentially, it's a
Yeah,
lot of theory crafting.
totally. If you're the team though picking the mode, you have to be comfortable with it.
Yes. Mhm.
Especially with the map choices that the enemies get to pick. Because if not, then you're gonna go up into that one saying that, oh shoot, I don't know what to do, and you're just gonna
Mhm.
get steamrolled, and
Yeah.
everything's not gonna go your way. But
Mhm.
yeah, it is important to have that plan going into the map choices and such, and especially playoffs are right around the corner for Hello Kitties. One hit is a question mark.
Mm.
Um,
Mhm.
depending
Wait, wait, wait,
if
wait.
stuff
Wait, wait.
shifts,
Yeah, yeah. No,
looking
so
at the stuff, I
yeah.
did take a look at the
Okay,
standings.
okay, okay. So Hello Kitties is a secure N, and SS1 hit is a potential, right?
Yes,
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I follow, I follow.
at least I believe so.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It is. Not gonna lie, my brain went a little bit squirrel mode. I was like, oh my gosh, I could like turn the
I don't
three
know.
and make it pink so people know that the three is for favor of Hello Kitties and turn the O, the zero into like the yellow to match the team's whatever. Okay, I will tell you, your layout looks so good. It was like the cleanest, very esports, very professional. Mine's like this kind of cute little like I don't know derpy eighth grader like oh my gosh mom look at my PowerPoint do you like it yeah
Yeah,
hmm
I definitely tried my best.
yeah no
I
yours
feel
is
like I was
good
doing a pretty good job.
oh yeah
Um, I mean, if you want me to, I can get back to that if you'd like.
yeah I think what
But
we'll do is we'll wait for next season when it's a clean slate for everything. I think for
yeah,
now this seems pretty good and also I really want to try out like what Winter sent me a really like poggy link of like I don't know if like technically owl level league like productions, but they said it'll look very very sharp, kind of like how yours looked very sharp. Um, hmm
okay,
So
yeah. I
I
mean,
I look for it. It's fun to
maybe
play
next
around with
game
it.
before playoffs.
Uh-huh, yeah, could try it out. Mhm.
Yeah, talking about playoffs though, Mighty Owl,
Yes.
do you have that bracket in mind? Because
So
I already see the top eight. The top eight,
yeah,
I
you
see.
do. Okay, well, who do you think?
Um,
Okay, okay. If you were, so I'll answer your question first. The bracket is not out yet because we don't have everyone done playing their games. There could be an upset, so we don't want.
do have predictions. I
We do
do
have
have
predictions,
predictions.
yeah. But I will say when it comes to brackets, so like the fairest way of doing it, since it'll be the top eight, it'll be like one going against eight, two going against seven, so on and so forth. Because
Yes.
realistically, if one cannot beat the eight ranking team, then did they really
3
deserve
on
that?
6,
Right.
5 on 4. Yeah, I
Correct.
gotcha.
And the thought
So
process to that is like you're number one team, so you should have a slight advantage. And also, if the number eight team beats you, then like maybe were you
yeah,
actually
major
number
upset.
one? Maybe you being number one is because somehow in the regular season you just got a really lucky roll, and the teams you went up against were pretty easy compared to your team skill set. It just kind of.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know, my deal.
Mhm.
Because if you look at the top 8 that are in mind, you
Uh
have
huh.
OMG, Izanami, Hello Kitties, Warrior Cats, Fusion Academy, O7, Titanium, Freakwatch, and SS Hydras. If the bracket were to shift that way, those would be your 1 through 8.
Mhm.
The way I just ran down the list, that would be your bracket. So OMG, first match, going
Mhm.
against Izanami.
So yeah, I see, but that's the thing. Like, it's all a guessing game because realistically, uh, I think the eighth spot is gonna be a coin toss between Titanium, Izanami, and Freakwatch. Now, Titanium's already locked in at 12 points. They cannot earn any more. Uh, yeah.
Mhm.
So like, and Freakwatch is also locked in at 12 points. So if Izanami can take 1 point, just they just need one map off of Warrior Cats, then they are the team to go into the eighth place.
Do
But
you
yes,
wanna hear my bracket predictions?
yes. I'm excited.
Okay, alright, so you already know the first match of
Yes,
the round 1,
yes.
OMG versus Izanami. That
Mhm.
score right there, I have OMG Esports taking 3-0. I followed it off of the LFG
Ah.
scorings.
Mhm.
Throughout the season, I did take, some time to look at the
Mhm.
scores, so seeing the team skill there from OMG, I see them just taking that series
Mm.
immediately if that were the case.
Okay.
But the second match up in round 1, I see it being Hello Kitties and Warrior Cats.
Okay. Hello
That
Kitties. Oh yeah, Hello Kitties and
I
Warrior
did
Cats.
predict a 3-0. I did predict a
Hello Kitties
3-0.
and Warrior Cats. Okay. Uh-huh.
There was season score lines, so all this is off of the season score lines. So if
Uh-huh.
the team played against the other team, that's going to be the prediction.
Right.
Not saying that those scores can't change, chat.
Right. Oh
Those
yeah.
scores can't change. Fusion Academy taking on O7 Titanium. O7 Titanium has shaped up.
You think? I don't think Titanium's gonna make it. But yeah, I'm listening. I keep interrupting because I'm like, oh no,
Well,
you're so kind. You're
we
so kind to say these
we
words.
have two
Uh-huh.
team captains here.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Naya, Fusion Academy, and Mighty
Whoop.
Owl is
Titanium and
O7 Titanium.
Izanami. Yeah. I love Titanium, but I also am a realist. But yes, okay,
I
so
think you're
you're
gonna hate me for this one.
oh no, there's no hate. There's always support and like I don't know. I very rarely hate. I'm the type of person to my diplomacy. I have like I don't know a plus 15 modifier. Yeah. I
I
roll
gotcha.
like almost nat 20s all the time. On
So this
diplomacy.
is what I cooked up for
Okay, I'm
our
listening.
series.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Fusion Academy, take it 3-0.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I think
I mean, we did take
off
a map
of
off of you guys, but yeah, I do think
yeah,
yeah, I think it'll be 3-0. Titanium had to warm up. Like we as a team had to warm up, but yes.
but if
I
you think about it, my
uh-huh.
deal,
Uh-huh.
you look at the players that are playing up in the tournament, and
Yeah.
you shorty look at the mechanical skill out of
Uh-huh.
the players. If those players are showing up in those matches, they're gonna win.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
going forward,
Yeah. So you have Fusion Academy, 3 and Titanium. Okay, so what's your next spots
my
or
fourth
uh-huh,
Freak
uh-huh.
Watch taking SS Hydras. I think everybody knows this if you're an SS fan, but SS Hydras will take that 3-0 up in that
Mhm.
series. But
Mhm. Mhm.
um, the secondary, or what we like to call the semis,
Yes.
there is a good scene for top 4.
Yeah. Who are they?
So I have OMG Esports, Hello
Mhm.
Kitties, Fusion Academy, and SS Hydras.
Yes. 100% agree with that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, those 4 teams have been showing a lot out of the tournament.
Mhm.
But just so that we could run this down pretty quickly, I think they're getting ready. OMG Sports, this first semifinal game, OMG is
Mhm.
going to take 4-2 over Hello Kitties. Now, Hello Kitties is showing a great
Ooh,
performance
you
through this,
think
but
so?
if
Mm.
you look at OMG Esports,
So,
they
uh-huh.
seem dedicated. They
Yeah.
want to win.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
going forward,
Uh-huh.
or do you have something to add to
I
that?
was gonna add. So OMG, so the only teams that were able to take a map off of them is Hello Kitties and O7 Titanium. Those are the only maps
Yes.
that they drop. So that's why I think your prediction of like Hello Kitties will definitely take at least a map.
Mhm.
Yes. But I think
All
it's
right.
gonna be closer.
Yeah, it
Y-
might be.
Mhm.
Might go to a map 7,
Mhm.
4-3 series possibly, or
Yeah.
Hello Kitty's taking over OMG
Mhm.
Esports and Hello Kitty's winning that series. But I have for the second semifinal match Fusion Academy and SS Hydras. Now,
Mhm.
the well, I probably shouldn't say this, but
Yeah, yes. Careful.
I I think
We are streaming. We are diplomacy here. I'm gonna give you an extra
I'll
modifier plus 10.
I'll
You
sound
got
nice.
this.
I'll sound nice. I'll sound
Okay.
nice.
Good.
I think both of the teams have the mental of going up into that game
Oh, we
to
lost somebody.
win.
Bye,
They
Morgy.
they definitely don't want to lose. It's going to be a very very tough competition throughout that whole entire series, Mighty-O.
Mhm.
Both of the teams have been showing just throughout the 6 weeks of LFG, and they have been
Mhm.
proving what they could do. But
Mhm.
the series score throughout that one, no hate chat. These are only predictions. Fusion Academy takes that 4-2 against Hydras.
4-2. Okay.
So the finals prediction. The finals prediction from
Yeah.
Naya, your caster and
Uh
team captain.
huh.
Not gonna say that I'm ranting Fusion Academy for grand finals, but
Uh huh.
anything can happen up in
Yeah.
playoffs.
We love the
Uh,
confidence though. I think confidence is great. Like that is one thing Keegs told me when it comes to like playing in comp. It's like it's a 1v9 and you are the best player on the field. And like you go in there with that mindset, at least in comp for example, but like having that
yeah,
confidence is so important. So I don't think it's a like I don't think it's bad and I mean it's what bolsters up your ability to be like okay, we confidence in how you play and how you
mhm,
feel will transfer into the
yeah.
game.
Good mentality leads
Mhm.
to good performance, and with that, you take victories. So
Yes.
this final series for the
Uh-huh.
LFG playoffs going up in the grand finals, OMG Sports taking on Fusion Academy.
Mhm.
Mighty-O, predictions for that one. I know that it's kind of tossed
Oh,
up in the air.
it's gonna
I
be
have it
so
a very,
close.
very close series. Exactly.
Yeah.
We have the
I
same mindset here.
oh man, I think Fusion Academy is gonna need to study up on what OMG Esports plays. Um
I will
and I
say,
think needs to study up
I
and
know Aaron's team. I
yeah.
know Aaron's team.
Ours all around going in.
um,
So
but yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna say oh, oh man. OMG I think will win, but it's gonna be a
a nail
razor, a
biter.
nail biter, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think what it'll boil down to is how good people are at resetting, um,
Mm.
making micro swaps,
Initiating
as in like,
match.
okay, well this isn't working, and like realizing it's not working quickly, and being like, okay, what will work, and
Yeah,
swap it out, and then
I will say.
yeah, and then just target
Um,
focus, honestly.
sorry to cut you off here,
Oh no, you good.
but
I cut you off many times. It's
Fusion
okay.
Academy.
That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen with like brand new casters. Like I think Noah and I are a little bit more fluid because we have more time together, like casting and talking. So like
Yeah,
it is okay, and I appreciate your patience as well when I chop you off in
of course, no
conversation.
worries.
Ready for battle.
um, I will say though, Fusion Academy did
Mhm.
get their hands up on a coach, so that
Oh.
will change
Ooh.
skill level going out in
Okay.
the tournament.
Spice.
So
Yeah, you got 3 weeks to
it's a
really.
exciting,
Woo.
it's an exciting thing, and we have the coach
Congratulations.
for 3 weeks. That's the time that we
Wow.
have him for. So
Okay.
it's
Five,
prompted in. It's
four,
kind of like a
three,
trade throughout. But
Uh-huh.
two,
here we go, Mighty
one.
Owl.
Yeah, Poggy, I'm
Round
excited for
one.
you guys. I mean,
Capture the
the coach
objective.
should feel very humbled to have you. All right, so we have SS1 hit going in with the Sim TP right away. There are
Yeah.
some Lucios who can like I've done it a few times. You wall ride and then like boop them off. But
Yeah,
oh,
boop him
first boop
off.
off of
Yeah.
Fish. Nice job, Fish. Jenny got baited.
Well done.
Whew. Nice job, nice job. We love, I mean, as a Lucio fan, oh, great land. Wow, what accuracy from Evo. That's some good. Yeah, they're landing their viruses. Like they got their virus on Jed, and oh man, PSI would be proud of those accuracy skills. You know, Morgan's
Yeah,
going
totally.
on the Hog. I mean, I think Hog must be a comfort pick. And I'm so surprised I still don't see an Ana from the enemy team. I think like that's one big way to shut down a Hog is Ana. Especially if the enemy team doesn't have a nade or like a carry to cleanse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we see them getting aggressive here for Hello Kitty, taking a couple signs of oh, okay. Beans will get a pick.
Meeks gets
Over
beans.
Meeks gets a head
Beans
shot.
got mashed.
So true.
But
He's gonna have to come back.
right, yeah. So I like the TPN because SS1 hit did get a nice solid 27%, but like Hello Kitties were able to just slowly chip them away and just take over the point. I think they do a good
You see
job
what I'm
at
saying?
surrounding. Okay, what? Oh,
They are
with the off
positioning up
angle?
on the side.
Yes,
they will
they
have
are.
ultimates, but oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll get the pick.
heck yeah. That, I mean, basically, oh man, these virus lamps are so clean off of Evo.
Yeah, but I will say this is a little closer than we thought it was going to be going
Yeah.
up in. It's getting a little out of reach though.
Oh,
but
it's
A-Fish!
Morgie to almost the
Almost
Ajax.
an Ajax,
Oh
oh
my
my
goodness,
God.
I was watching Jenny like, good attempt
But
on the
that's a
beat. Oh no.
Following up.
Did Meeks just get
Get
like
the resurrect.
killed and gets the resurrection off? And oh no, we don't want to
Yep.
stall here. This yeah, it's like NPC. We gotta just die as quick as possible. Unfortunately, the point is not yours. It is in favor of Hello Kitties. And I like
Meeks
what
up on the Mercy though,
the
Mighty.
Mercy- I know.
Like,
Woo! Spicy.
showing up.
Yeah. Showing up with the breast
So?
cancer skin. I love it too. All right, so
true. Always
yeah.
gotta support.
yes, gotta support the boobies. Can I say that? I can say that. Gotta support
Twitch stream gets
women's
taken
health,
down.
people's health. Oh, Morgie got a
EP
hook off
is
of
out.
an MP creature. Like, ooh, I'm telling you, those environmentals are pretty nasty. Oh, NPC going over with their wall.
Oh, but that is the
Pretty
blitz.
clever. Yeah, nice blitz coming out. It's pretty great. Is that whole hog coming out? And, oh no. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. They just clean. Get beans, and Meeks gets that res, and Morgie gets the hook and the kill with the trap, and the turret is finding empty creature, and it's just kind of a bleeding one after the other.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
dominant performance if you're Hello Kitties.
Yeah.
Hello Kitties will be stepping into map 2 of Legion here very shortly.
Right.
0.
So I
Will the team comps change?
yeah, maybe I don't know. So I loved how the SS1 hit was using their ult. I think that is great. So now that you're using your ult, now it's time to like try to combo, try to like bait out cooldowns, so you can get the maximum value and like know when a fight is won or lost. Because that's the part that gets unfortunate. Is when you're using ultimate and the fight's already lost, it's like, well, damn. Now the next fight
Yeah.
we're going into, we're down ult economy. But it just
So
seems,
swap
yeah, swap coming out.
coming in
Mhm.
from Jad here. And Evo going up onto the Echoes
Echo.
to swap.
That is Keegs' they like one tricked basically Echo and Tranquility.
Yeah, win cons here though. For the side of one hits, you're gonna try and main wall, possible camp slow, get up
Right.
there with their venture, but Morgie's gonna try and get those
Yeah.
hooks.
Oh.
And that's something that Hello Kitties
Yeah.
wants finalized upon.
And hook got broken. Like I think if you're close to a wall, like that was a good play on NPC.
Or there's the hook.
Yeah, and
Getting
Morgie
into
gets the
space.
first kill off of empty creature, and it's just kind of a cleanup fight
Oh,
once you
this
lose
is
your tank. Meeks with the melee kill.
Yeah.
Oh man, this Mercy's a
good.
this is a Mercy I want to see in my games. Like I want Mercy's in these comp
She's
games.
Merkin right now.
I know. Yeah, yes she is. W. No, I think it's interesting having the Alari. Alari is very much like you put your pylon up and then you're just damaged the rest of the way.
Yeah, honestly. Alright,
Yes.
here we go though.
Oh, oh
Morky
no,
getting the
empty creature
melee.
getting picked
Up
off
on
again so early. There, it must be really hard to sustain all that damage because I know Beans and Fish are trying their best. Um, but those shotguns and the stickies coming out, it's just really hard to survive. And yeah, maybe Zarya will get a lot of charge, but like if
yeah.
you're not bubble resourcing, you'll just get burned on that second one and it's
So,
over.
swap coming in. If your
Oh, we
beams
got
going to
Beans
the
on the
Ana,
Ana. Yes, that's
might
what
be
I wanted
trying
to
to
see.
sleep dart, anti possibly.
That should help
NPC
them.
Evan will have the Blizz. A fish coming up
Yeah,
on
another
the
biz.
beat.
All right, another blitz coming up. Ooh, but they get picked off in the rotation, which is so tough. I like the wall, but like unfortunate.
The trade is there.
The trade is there, yeah, which is good. I mean, and I like the speed aggression coming from a fish. I mean, they need to capitalize on this. Meek
Nick
falcing
is
to
using
live,
love.
but a fish is able to shoot in the air. Good.
The trade still multiple happening up on
Right.
this plate of
Yeah.
field.
And I
Fish
think
needs
this
in the
is the
field.
reprieve that kind of SS one hit needs, but like Jenny's putting out the the Torb
Is the
all on
beat.
point, and he comes out from a
And
fish.
Young Song.
Oh, there's so many ults.
Yeah, Blizz and Beat was used there up on the
Right.
side of one hit. One hit is coming up on two ultimates, matter of fact. The third will be
Right.
coming up quickly. But if you're Hello Kitties, this next fight
You
the
have to win
ultimate
it,
of
yeah.
Morty.
Oh,
Morty is using.
yeah, empty creatures trying their best to live, but I don't know if they're gonna get the grab at the very end. Oh, they just might.
A fish does get
Oh,
picked.
but Jenny's just popping off right now.
This is still winnable here
It
for
is
one
still
hit.
very winnable, and you have grab coming out from empty creature. I'm like, empty creature did a good job at trying. Oh, they solo grab
Oh, but
Jenny.
that's unfortunate.
Oh, and Jenny's just trying to hammer out of it, and that's it. That'll be. Oh man.
So Hello Kitties
Mhm.
take another map
They do.
over one
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, Meeks with the skin and the highlight
With
intro.
the play,
With the
okay.
play, yeah. Very
Yeah, this
nice.
was a nasty mix.
Mhm.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll be talking to you in DMs later about this one.
sheesh. I mean, this might be. I mean, I love Mercies. I sometimes am like, I want to give them play of the game all the time because they're just,
Oh God.
oh,
Hey, I
they're
remember my
wonderful.
Mercy name. And
Uh-huh.
I people would be surprised, but boy
Mhm.
like me, I did used to do Mercy montages. Very surprising.
Nice.
Surprising. Hey,
I
I had a
don't.
good community though.
Heck yeah.
All those Mercy players came in and they were like, "Yo, your Mercy's insane."
Mhm.
But yeah, what happened to my Mercy gameplay?
Mhm.
I've had like 1,000 hours up on Lucio now. I
Sheesh.
totally forgot.
I mean, Lucia's a good hero to transition from. I mean, me as a now Lucio player. Okay, so let's see game modes. They did escort, push. I don't think they've done. No, they did flash and then control. So
I
they need hybrid, right?
I expect
I think it's
a.
hybrid.
You don't want to go to King's Row here if you
Mm.
are
I
one
mean,
hit.
maybe because MT Creature, they seem to be very comfortable on like the brawl. Yes, they do the dive, which I think dive is pretty good,
Could
but
go
like
Blizzard World.
could, yeah, Blizzard World is a
That's pretty
good.
good for dive.
Mhm.
But if you are doing King's Row, I feel like that's more
Mhm.
of like a brawl
Mhm.
composition.
Yeah.
You see a lot of Ram play there, Rhine.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
What are your thoughts with like Paraiso? I feel like teams are like all the teams are kind of scared of Paraiso. Paraiso has not been picked once this entire tournament.
I
I
will
think
say it has been used up in
it
the Calling All
has.
Heroes map
Okay.
polls. I believe it's up in the Homecoming for
Mhm.
Collegiate.
Mhm. Mhm.
Not too sure about that one though. I would have to check. But as a map, I don't see it being favored just because of the layouts. It's hard to position yourself up on it.
Mhm.
Uh, it's basically dive against poke. So you have poke
Mm.
up on your defense,
Mhm.
and then you dive going in up on your attack. But um, the dive could be played up on defense. You
Okay.
see the Brig Ana up in the back that gets a heck ton of value, rotating up
Mm-hmm.
on that top platform of the points.
Right. Yeah. So there's a lot of good options. They're going King's Row. The classic
Kings.
Swims Row. All right. Attack
I don't
or
know. I'm
defense?
kind of surprised with Kings because if I'm
Yeah.
being honest, like
Is
I've
no.
seen
Where
more
does that
dive out
surprise?
of
Yeah, you think? Okay,
one
okay.
hit.
I think their dive seems to be cleaner. It seems to have more synergy than their brawl. I think their brawl uh uh
Do you think this will be
they
a
weren't
closer one though
King's Row.
because of Kings Row,
Mhm.
MTC hitting the
Oh wait.
Roar
Oh.
XP?
Never mind. Oh, SS1. Maybe. Hang on. Oh, my brain's like stretching three different places. Okay. One hit.
It's like that one SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
What is his name? What is
Roar.
his name?
Yeah. One defense for attack. Yeah. So Hello Kitties are being very sportsmanlike and giving SS1 hit the option to choose attack or defense, which is I think really cool. I mean, I
Yeah.
think my favorite team so far is
Ooh.
Hello Kitties. Their ability to be so humble
Ryan
and
v
cool.
Ryan.
Mhm.
Do you see that, my
Could see that, yeah. And we
That
have
is interesting.
SS one hit.
Nightmare is still out,
Mhm.
so there won't be a swap unless if they make swap right now.
Right now,
Um,
yeah. I'm gonna figure out King's Row. So we got quite a few options. We have night,
yeah,
evening, or winter.
I see it
Mhm.
being nighttime.
Mhm. Okay. I see winter. I think people really like winter. Get festive, a little surely winter, right, guys? Winky face.
Oh man, they want
Winter.
to see white specks up in their screen.
You
Yikes!
know, some people have very low graphics and have it at the bare minimum, so they don't even get to see the snowmen or snow women or snow people.
Hey,
But
I just punched the snowman immediately.
I like the May one.
That
The
guy
May
does
one is,
not live.
yeah. I mean, the May punches her snowman. I think she kicks him. No, 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 never mind. She does like the and punches it just right in the
Yep.
face, and the head rolls off. All right, looks like all R's around. R's all around.
I see this one
Going
be
in.
pretty close. I hope it's not dive against brawl here if you're
I
one
hope they're
hit.
not.
I hope it's brawl v brawl.
Yeah.
Um,
And I
that'd be
want
good.
teams to like I think it's respectable when you match the Rhine versus Rhine. But I also understand, hey, this is a tournament at the end of the day, so if you want your win, you're gonna go for whatever will secure that win for your team.
Very true.
Hmm.
And maybe they lied here. Maybe they're gonna go something completely different, shock us.
Maybe.
I know that uh they might run in Orisa.
Oh yeah, they have been running Arista for SS1 hit. Um, yeah, but it looks like we get a Rhine
Hanzo
v Rhine.
Reaper.
Hanzo
That's
Reaper.
actually
I think
that's good,
Hanzo's such a good character
especially
right
with the
now.
patch.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
patch
one.
note where now they get like a one hit.
Oh my God! Wait, SS showing the one hit with the
Hmm.
Hanzo.
Yeah, the one hit with the Hanzo. Woo! Now we also have Evo, who I mean could also gain the one
I
hit
prefer to
name
work
with
alone,
how they got the first two
but I
picks off
suppose you
of
will do.
Watch Point.
Yeah,
And
so if you're NPC Evan though, Mighty, you have to be extremely careful about Evo. Evo has been doing a heck ton of stuff from that Watchpoint Gibraltar map, as we saw, with the Widow pick. So if
hmm.
Evo gets a heck ton of value
Oh,
here,
Widow
this is
fucked
going
up
to be going
their
in favor.
grapple. Yeah, go on. Yeah, it could be, yeah, definitely in their favor. I can definitely see it.
Anti was launched.
Right. Patience coming out. You know, we have the Rhines looking at each other. Now Jenny has the first wall coming out, which is pretty good for MP Creature, and got the lamps
There's
popped
the
out.
ammo. NPC
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the first pick.
Oh, good job, of Fish. Yeah, you gotta humble those widows. As a Lucio player, that is your job.
Yeah.
Now, So even though, oh,
Guinea
Beans
Pig
goes
Ninja.
down, and that'll be pretty tricky.
Yeah, so they won't have beans up in this
Right, they
team
won't have
fight.
Beans, and they're gonna have to like,
MTC won't shatter, but MTC
oh,
not gonna have it up in this
right.
one.
Yeah, it's one
Tourney
of
and
those
Morgan.
like once you lose that flex support in the brawl comp, it basically is a at least what my coaches told us. You just want to walk in and reset as quick as possible because the enemy team can take one tick, but the time you guys all regroup, you can be there to stop the last tick of the map.
Yeah, so here we get to see chat. Hello Kitties taking us up on their attack here with 5 minutes. Hello
Yeah,
Kitties
ooh,
will have Blizz up in
aggression
there.
coming out, and
And
empty
and
creature
matter
gets
of fact,
Morgy.
they launch it,
Alright, Breeze is coming out.
getting Bean.
And Wall's coming out to like basically Jenny has to protect themselves. There's a good charge aggression coming in from MT Creature, and MT Creature has the first shatter, and the shatter's fat.
Shatter's out.
Huge, and then forcing out
Yes.
the nano, but like the great charge coming in. And Meeks is like, oh no, I'm gonna protect my tank player. Um, oh
But
man,
Morgy wants to try to
the
do
nano
something
saved.
there.
Right. And this is why you thank your support players for keeping you alive.
Yeah, honestly. But now we're looking at Hello Kitty's alt economy. They have nothing, my Diao.
They don't, which is
Up on the side of SS one hit though.
they
You
have
have
three, almost
NPC
four.
Evan, Bean, Fish, Jan. You're gonna have
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, you're gonna have 4
So
by the end of the fight, and I mean, since the nano was already
Reaper block.
Reaper in the backline getting blossomed, but like
There it is.
didn't really anything, but maybe made a bit of space. But unfortunately, Jad had to like pay for that like backline blossom. And then Meek
So
is out
Bean's just
there.
trying to be aggressive here.
I like the window placement. I think the window placement is very good. It's forcing Hello Kitties to kind of LOS a little bit. And oh, Beans gets a good kill off of Morgy.
Morgy's low here. Bean's gonna be able to fun pick.
Yeah, Morgy kind of got a little too aggressive, a little too excited, and charged in and paid it for their life.
Yeah, and here we get to see the ult economy rising now for Hello Kitties. They will have ultimates, but then Guinea will be engaging here with the Blizz.
With the
They're
Blade,
gonna
the
try and
Dragon
find
gets
something. Evan
Evo, which
did
is great.
the Dragon. But they do force Guinea up in the ice here.
Right, oh, and alright, it looks like Jed was able to push Jenny like off of that high ground, but man, you know, Mays are just as dangerous as like one-hit snipers because of her icicles. They do so much damage, and the beat is coming out from a fish, but unfortunately they can't stop
Very
the tap.
interesting play.
Yeah, Noon creating some space, forced out the lamp already from Beams, and oh, unfortunately Beams gets picked off, and the wall's coming out from Jenny Great Wall, and Meeks is out there just having a heyday. Is not afraid.
Yeah, so once again, Hello Kitty's using 3 ultimates just to win that fight. Cass getting value with the nano. But the thing that didn't go their way for one hit here was Fish used that way too early up in that situation.
The beat, yeah. I could, yeah. There really wasn't anything, maybe it's a potential aggressive beat, I could see. Oh, and Fish kind of humbles Meeks.
Yeah.
So there's going to be no reses on board. But MC Creature has Shatter, so I want to see how they...
Shatter.
Yeah. Oh, but the Shatter gets blocked by Morgy.
Shatter gets blocked.
Yeah. Windows coming out to force out some space, and... Oh. Charge coming in, and Nate's out, but... Yeah, that is just, oh, man.
The girls are proving something here, mighty.
Yeah.
This is...
Hello Kitty's very, very clean fight. So even though like Hello Kitty's burned 3 ults, they still got value off of every single ult.
Score.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, they had a plan going up into their fights, and that's a good thing that you want to see here from Hello Kitties right before this playoff scene. It's good to do that, because without doing that, how are you gonna have that fight plan to initiate on, right? So, this is one hit though. you're gonna be up on your attack, trying to go against the defense of Hello Kitties.
Mm-hmm.
There could
Well,
be a lot that we could see here,
oh
Mayo.
yeah, for sure. Okay, Super Ram, have you ever gone into the pits of the hole? It is
Ready
so
for
cool.
battle.
Oh, up on King's Row?
Yeah, yeah, in Kings Row where people like fall
Get like
into
booped
sometimes.
off.
Yeah, get booped off. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so we have
You can
NPC
wall ride
on.
up on there.
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, and then I've seen like streamers on Mercy being able to I think like ML7's done it before where you can get like the reses coming
Moth
off.
has done it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cheeky. So this entire time we've not seen the Juno Brig meta, which I mean, I think if you're not comfortable with it, that's perfectly fine. Now,
5, 4,
I'm interested
Well,
to
you
see
say
this.
these teams,
Mm-hmm.
1. Attackers.
Yeah, these.
whenever it comes to playoffs,
Yeah.
I feel like Hello Kitties will get surprised by that with the other teams that will be on the Juno Brig.
Right. 'Cause
Um,
yeah, maybe you don't want to show all your cards. You're like, oh well, I think we went off of this, so we'll just play what we're. Yeah. Now the pylon's already destroyed, but we got pylon back up, which is good because pylon's really important. Now, so SS1 hit do not have a Lucio, so they're gonna be a little bit slower.
I kind of like this.
Yeah?
They're running the double flex, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, double flex support.
Steam's just trying to find something.
Trying to find somebody, right? No, empty creature is deep in the backline right now, and Nate's coming out, but got deflected. Everyone's kind of sort of low, but it looks like the
That's just one hitter.
it's gonna have to
Holding back
just
here.
retract a little bit, yeah. Oh, and Jenny gets the first. Oh, but they both pick each
Both
other
trays.
off. Oh, well. Yeah. Both one hits, but except for Meeks gets the res, and unfortunately, well, as you know, there's no mercy on the other side, so. No. First shatter comes out. It's sort of blocked. The charge comes in, and a fish has their ult. Both teams, or both supports on SS1 hit their ult. I'm excited to see how they're gonna use it. A fish is launching in. Oh, and Mercy gets blown up.
Dragons were out.
Right.
Getting here.
Yeah. Oh,
Fight's still
no.
going on.
Yeah.
Getting another pick.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to see Jenny on a more sniper pick, because typically they were playing Torb and Junkrat, so this takes a little more like patience, a little more mechanical skill.
Yeah, totally. But really good showing here if you're Hello Kitties up on this defense.
Coming in. Yeah.
Stopping, you know, well, trying to stop SS1 hit.
Right, yeah. And the nano comes out. I don't know if it's a bit early, but like, you've got some great space making. Ooh. Trying to get on the off angle, the nade comes out, and even though Beams tries to shift, when you're purple, no heals for you. Oh, Shatter. It's just a cleanup right now.
Oh, and this is actually going their way here.
This is really good,
It's a
yeah.
one-hit.
Yeah.
So well done.
Yeah, very, very well done. I'm happy to see that they did not get full held.
Yeah, and I truly think if you're one hit right, you have heroes that can do a lot of value.
Oh yeah.
We see NPC up on the Genj, Jez also
has
up on the Soldier. Yeah, they do have Blade ready to go. Meeks did just use the Valk though, so Hello Kitty will not have the ultimates, but Meeks is trying to get aggressive.
Oh man, trying to find this Genji player. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, it's Evo versus Genji. Deep in the back line, and oh, Jenny gets empty creature, which is... I think the SS1 is going to have to back off just a little bit to reset to make sure the tank comes back.
Yeah, totally. Now, if you're Hello Kitties up on their defensive turn, you have 3 ultimates coming up. Almost all 90% here. Guinea has the dragons ready to go. Meeks is also halfway to another Valk.
Right. Just kind of
But
crazy.
the pulse is out.
Pulse is coming out,
Doesn't find
and
anybody.
so is the stun. The blade's coming out too. The nade comes out, and oh yeah, NPC gets naded, and that's kind of over right there.
It may be a little too early there if you are
Oh,
NPC.
the shatter
Shatter.
on fish. Oh no, it was almost like a solo shatter to just secure the kill. I mean, hey, if it gets you the elimination, you don't always have to grand shatter. Now, it looks like Evo swapped off a Sojourn and is now on Tracer to kind of harass a little more in the backline. We have Chad with the Visor, so I'm excited to see how the Visor's gonna get value here. So we have
Visor
Lance
does
coming
come
out.
out. Trying to find some value here.
Right, and Morgan's done a good job of
SS1
just blocking it off, with just shielding it the entire time.
Yeah, very, very true. Beans will have this
Oh,
ready to go, but Beans does fall.
Meeks is
Beans
Valking
up
and
in the Valk.
yep, up in the Valk with the pistol. Oh man, I think SS1 hit might need to just. Oh well, you know, I
MTC
retract
though.
what I'm saying. The empty creature, you know, they're getting there because maybe the sometimes Hello Kitties are getting a little too excited, a little too deep in the backline when Ryan can just get all that cleave damage. Ooh, and great shatter coming in, charge coming out, and just eliminates you. That's a 4K from empty creature. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and now if you're MTC, you have to be aware of what the other team has, right?
Yeah.
So Morky, Evo, Guinea coming up on ultimates here up on the side of Hello Kitties. They will have 3 up in their own economy. 4th one is coming up if you are Nuya. But
Right.
if you're Hello Kitties, you're going to try and shatter this for this engage or try and get a pulse bomb. But Guinea, matter of fact, surprising us up on the cast. That's going to be the first ultimate coming out.
And Shatter,
Pulse
yeah,
as well.
Shatter in charge gets beams, and Evo going and cleaning up the fight after the Shatter. Wow, oh my gosh. A fish is just getting ult after ult. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But if you're one hit, you have 10 seconds
You
here.
have 10 seconds, so like, don't forget about the card. The card is, I think, I don't think,
anybody
actually, I
can
don't think
touch
they can
that.
touch the card. No, they can't touch the card. Oh, empty
I think
creature.
that's going
He
to be a
gets a pick,
series.
but like, that's it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
GG's.
looking back at this one, Mighty I know that I saw a couple things with, besides of positioning of one hit.
The good
Um,
Uh-huh.
the alt economy could have been faster,
Mhm.
especially with their mechanics. If they did have that going up into this match, it would have been way closer than anyone would have thought. But honestly, what a showing
Mhm.
from Hello Kitties! Like that was very impressive. Morgie showing us what they could do against MTC.
Mhm.
But I gotta give credit to SS1 here, taking on a team that's gonna be in the playoffs. Unfortunately, if you're one hit now, you didn't get any points. Question is, will you be able to bump yourself up? I I don't see
No,
it.
yeah, since this is the
Well, yeah.
interview.
For the ones that
Shmuel.
didn't know, if you are a college student and if you do watch college football,
Mhm.
homecoming was today.
Homecoming was
I got to
today.
see I got to see the Pittsburgh Panthers play, Mighty O.
Ooh, and how did they do? Did they do
Ooh, it was
okay?
crazy.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Panthers had 73 points over Youngstown State, and Youngstown State had 16.
Mhm. Oh,
Pitt
that's good. That's
Panthers
good,
are,
right? It's good.
yeah, Pitt is dominant.
Mhm.
I will
W.
say though, Mighty, just
Okay.
looking back at the series,
Yeah, let's see. I asked Jenny if they want an interview, so I think we're just gonna wait on that really quick. But yeah, looking back on this. Okay, Jenny's typing. Yeah. So, uh, SS1 hit put up a really good fight, and I think there's a lot to learn. Okay, no, that's okay. We lazy. All good.
are they lazy?
Interviews are not required.
Are they nervous? Oh no.
It's okay. Yeah, you can be an interview if you want. Uh, we'll do
Meeks doesn't want to hear
we'll
the
do the
good speech
same.
I have
See.
the for the mercy play the game.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's see. Since that's the case, do we will. Well, I guess the question is, should we hit up SS1 hit, or do you want to just talk about the
Honestly,
mhm.
if I'm being honest,
Well, be honest.
talk with SS1 Hit. Like,
Okay.
I think it would
I'll
be
ask him.
a good thing to have a tournament team that was experienced in the tournament to give some intel possibly up on the other teams, up on how they're gonna do, etc. Um, but basically, we could ask some questions about how the seasons
Mhm.
went. You know.
Question mark. Let me. 'Cause I type so fast. Yes, I edit all like I edit all the time. Like literally 90% of my messages have edits on them. Well, maybe not literally, maybe like 80%. I'm a person who like rereads. This is my overthinker brain. I love to like bless that Discord has the edit feature because I without the edit feature, I would have so many grammatical errors and mistypos and yeah, and sometimes so like English is actually not my first language. My first language is Mandarin, and I was
Oh wow.
yeah. So I didn't learn English until the age of like 4.5 essentially. And I was in like not the I was in special ed English, but not the smart special ed. In order and it took me all the way until like after ninth grade, I finally
You
passed the
probably had
English
like
proficiency test.
speech classes or like
Yes, I had
whatever,
speech classes.
like
I
what
had
they're
a
called.
private English tutor to help me with my enunciation and reading and fluidity. And so sometimes I'll even put my work into like a Google Translate so I can read and like hear and see what's going on, like what I'm writing. And that's what I would do
Yeah.
for like my college papers. And even high school papers and like when it came to like English books and stuff, I would do an audiobook while I'm reading along. So
Oh yeah.
I mean
Way
that's
much
why
easier.
heck
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that's why I like edit all the time. It's one of like it's what we call a mighty owl moment, and I have quite a few of them. But so we'll kind of wait to hear back to see what the if SS1 hit wants to do an interview. Now we yeah, and see what their viewpoints are. So they did not make it into the finals or well not finals,
Yeah.
the
The
playoffs. Let me
playoffs.
the playoffs. But I think they put up a pretty darn good fight. And for going up against a really high seeded team like Hello Kitties, they did a good job in my opinion. And I think there are a few little here and there quirks that they'll need to work out, which is like you mentioned, using alt sooner, calling when fights are won and lost, and then I think those are honestly the main core things. I think maybe also like doing a little bit of comp swapping, doing more little micro swaps and on heroes, because they did go and swap onto the Ana to kind of counter the hog, um, and then yeah, but I think overall they should definitely hold their heads high. I don't think this is one of those matches where you're like, damn, that I feel really boomed. I think they, for the team that they're going up against, they did well.
Yeah, and they have now experience going up against top teams up in the tournament. I believe
Mhm.
Nautilus. Well, no, sorry, not Nautilus.
Mhm.
One hit. They got to play up against OMG.
Yeah,
Um,
they had some tough matchups. Mhm. Yeah. Let me see. I can actually tell you what their matchups were. Oh gosh, my tabs. Oh wait, I have to. Yeah, let me move it over. So we have the regular season matchup. So like one hit, they went up against Izanami, which is kind of fair here there. Freak Watch was kind of a surprise, and Freak Watch really pulled out the W's. And then they went up against Nautilus, and that was a pretty good fight. Those was fun to watch. And then SS one hit versus Otters. Now I heard on that one, Otters had some ringers, and so it was kind of a little bit of a ringer diff when you don't have like the original team. So LFGS did have like for your ringers, they must be like plat one and below, to kind of maybe offset because. But so that was a little bit hard hit on one hit, and then the Seals, yeah. So they
Yeah,
I mean, they had some tough teams going up against, and then also some, yeah, just mm,
I got you.
yeah. I don't know. I'm a little left speechless because it's like, yeah, there are some plays that could have been really good, and it's just like, oh, overall, I think they did the best they could with what they were dealt with, and they still got points on the board. I mean, that's yeah, they
The
were not.
question
Mhm.
is, Mighty Owl wasn't nervous for cast, right?
Was I nervous for casting? Not entirely. I think when I first initially casted, I was, but now I'm like, I'm not too nervous when it comes to casting anymore. It's just more like I'll just ramble until I find the right words strung together. LOL. Mhm.
Yeah, I could definitely give you tips
Yeah.
after cast.
Heck yeah. I
So
would. I would love it. I like honestly. I was gonna tell myself, oh, I'm gonna learn how to cast, and then I was like, oh, I have weeks ahead, and then weeks came into like, oh,
yeah,
uh, not sure what that is. But I'm gonna delete that.
yeah. But now looking at this end
Mhm.
result here, Hello Kitty's getting 5 points. That'll bump them up to
20.
22,
No, it should be 20 because I got 15 for
21.
week 21? Wait, what? Wait. No. Math, right? So Hello Kitties in week 5 got 5. They won 5 points, so they should have 20 points,
Wait,
right?
wait, 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 wait. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Warrior Cats.
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm getting
okay.
mixed up with the
Don't
other
you're getting it
cat
wrong with
team.
other cat team. Yeah. LOL. Beautiful.
Yeah, 15 plus 5. Simple
Yeah.
maths. 20.
20,
um,
20. So
yeah,
one hit.
I think we have a top 8 here,
Mhm.
and the other matches that get played, I don't see it being affected.
Mhm.
I still feel like '07 Titanium has that running.
Mhm.
But if you're on the end of, Freak Watch and Izanami, that's where Seals could possibly come up into that and take some points. But if you look at Compass Rose is out, Nautilus is out, Otters, they are basically out.
Mhm.
One hit, the series was just played today. They're out. Sardines, did they play their match?
Oh, they had their match tonight. It was Sardines versus Nautilus, I believe. Let me check the
Nautilus.
scheduling.
Okay.
Well, I'm still not hearing back from SS1 hit, so that's perfectly fine. I think from here, let's go and talk about who do you think should be the MVPs tonight? Let me confirm this. Yes, it's Sardines versus Nautilus, so they finished. And Sardines took all 5.
All five out of the
Yeah, so it was
match?
5 to 0 in favor of Sardines. Okay,
Oh.
so let's talk about
With the Nautilus match.
while we are waiting. Well, not waiting, not really waiting. I think if we don't hear back after we're done doing predictions, then that's perfectly fine. So,
Yeah.
so one hit. Who do you think would be the MVP? What is your choice?
If I'm being honest, I saw a lot of good uh, tank play up on the side of MTC. We got to see up on Watchpoint Gibraltar that aggression
Mm-hmm.
shown out up on the first point of Watchpoint. And I gotta give him credit. That first point is probably the hardest out of the whole entire map
Mm-hmm.
of Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Yeah.
So I give him credit with dive if you're
Yeah,
MTC.
their dive was so good. Like, oh my gosh, the Lucio, like a fish sped in, and then the Chad like dove in on the side, like got the hack off, and yeah, it was. We saw some very clean dives, and like I'm presumed typically it's like the tank doing the like, okay, we're gonna dive 3, 2, 1, go kind of situation, and I do agree with you. MT Creature did a solid job on tank, and they were getting the picks, and they were, yeah, I agree. Mhm.
Now, I do have an MVP for Hello Kitties.
Okay, okay. I'm listening.
In my mind,
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
think I already know the answer.
Yeah.
So, I got to represent the main support here. Meek's
Mhm.
playing the Mercy.
Yeah.
That was god tier.
That was God tier
Um,
Mercy tonight. Yeah. Okay, Mercy did not get
Using
the
the
nano
pistol was
though.
crazy.
Yeah. So Noah or oh, I keep saying it wrong. It's Noya. Not Naya. No.
No, yeah. No,
Noya.
yeah.
Noya. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, they oh my gosh. So like I've seen sometimes where Anas will give the Mercy a nano when they're valking in. So no nano valked Mercy, but like man, Meeks, I mean, I guess Meeks didn't even need it. Meeks just doing
Meek's goaded. Hey,
mhm.
if I'm up on the cast, you're getting
Mhm.
MVP.
Mhm.
That that play was god tier, Meeks.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was very good. I do think Morgie did a great job at living and sustaining. The DPS played their
Yeah,
roles. Yeah, and oh man,
the
maybe
tank was
Jenny,
showing.
if Jenny had gotten that hammer kill out, then maybe they'd be running for that MVP position. But I think everyone on Hello Kitties played their role extremely well. But I would agree Meek should get the MVP. Not only were they weaving in damage, they were doing good damage boosting. They were healing when they needed to. They took advantage of reses when they saw it, and
Yeah,
I'm
good coordination throughout
mhm.
the resurrections and
Yep.
stuff throughout the team.
Yep.
Letting the team know that, oh, I'm gonna go res this.
Mhm.
And the team held their defense and let them get the resurrection, which was very well done.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, Meeks goaded up on Mercy Chat.
Mhm. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll have those two. So for SS1 hit, MT creature on the tank, and then on Hello Kitties we have Meeks as the Mercy. And that I mean that'll conclude.
Main support,
Yeah, main
but
support. Main support. Don't
you gotta
discount us
watch out
main
for him up
supports.
in the
Yeah.
LFG playoffs.
I
This
know.
is
Yeah. And okay, I
yeah,
also when we talk about main support, a fruit did a good job as their main support role, like trying to harass the widows and make sure the
yeah.
sombras didn't get too much in the back line and yeah, so yeah, very, very good. Okay, well, that will conclude. I've not heard back yet from SS1 Hit, so that's perfectly fine. And we will conclude tonight's casting. Thank you so much, Naya, for casting with me, volunteering your evening chunk to hang out and cast. And we will be
Double
back.
thumbs up.
Double thumbs
Got
up.
the name right too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Pat on the back. Yep, yep. But okay, well, is there any last words you want to say before I sign off?
Hey, I will say this: everybody be prepared for playoffs.
I'm
That's all I'm
excited.
saying.
Yeah, we are excited for playoffs. Yeah, best of luck to all the teams that make it, and I want to give a like huge shout out to all the teams who have who maybe did not well who didn't make it, but like hey, y'all fought hard, and I hope this was a really good experience, especially if it's your first
Who you
tournament
got winning
ever.
though
Mhm. Yeah.
throughout the playoff scene,
Throughout the playoffs.
my dear?
Wait, what? What? Who's
Who do you have winning the whole entire tournament before we finish up the
before we
broadcast?
finish? I think my guess is going to be OMG Esports as of right now. As of everything that I've seen so far and how they play and who
I
they've
knew it.
played, yeah, I think they will take it. But it's going to be tooth and nail getting that number one spot. Mhm. Yeah, but
Chad, I
yeah,
think I know the answer to Money Al's answer there. It's
yeah,
because I'm here.
yeah. More coaching, more coaching. But I look forward to seeing what Fusion Academy has to bring, and we'll see if Titanium makes it.
Yeah.
Izanami, y'all got a shot. Just got to take one map off, and it's winnable. But okay, well,
Hey, best
we'll.
of luck though for all
Thank
those top
you.
eight teams. Best of luck.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, well, good night, and thank you again, and we'll be back another time. GG's.
Bye bye, Chad. Have a nice one.